Ciao Bellas! I am back home in LA. Are you sick of seeing me in this hat yet? Because I've been wearing it all summer. And I sound a little nasally because I have COVID. At least I think I do. I'm gonna do another test here in a little bit because I took a test yesterday and the line was like so faint, and the verdict on Instagram I asked you guys was pretty split. Like some of you guys were like, oh no, that it's so faint you can't even see it, and other people were like, any type of line means you have COVID. So anyways, I'm out sitting in the sun right now because I don't know, I feel like the sun is healing even though I don't want it on my face for like anti-aging purposes. So in this video I am gonna be taking you guys behind the scenes of my COVID journey. I guess none of these are technically recommendations, these are just what I'm doing in terms of like supplements and things to get better quickly. But if you have COVID right now and you're at home and you need some entertainment, well, let me be that entertainment for you. And surprisingly, you might be like, Amy, how do you have the energy to vlog if you have COVID? I actually don't feel that bad. The only reason I ended up taking a test yesterday is because Eric felt really sick. He like couldn't even get out of bed, and I felt like kind of sick. The only symptom that I really have is nasal pressure. So I kind of took it and I was like, I don't think I have COVID because it's not that bad. And his was definitely like, the line on his test was definitely a yes, and mine was like I'm not really sure. So I'm gonna take a test here in a little bit again and obviously bring you guys with me. I'm just like thinking about how freaking lucky I am right now to be able to have a yard to sit in, because I know a lot of people like during quarantine, like the beginning of the pandemic, like couldn't leave their apartments, and that must have been just so terrible. I'm pretty sure we got COVID on the flight home, and the reason I think this, and this is so weird, you guys are gonna have to let me know in the comments if this has happened to anybody else, but it was a super weird symptom, and I feel like it's too much of a coincidence for it to not be something. But on the flight back home, Eric and I both had really terrible wrist pain. Like our wrists just started hurting so bad. Like we both couldn't sleep on the plane because our wrists were hurting. And I just thought that is like the weirdest thing. Neither of us have wrist injuries. Neither of us had done anything like strenuous on our arms the previous day. It was just like a throbbing joint pain. And I started doing some research on like symptoms of the different variants of COVID, like Omicron I think it's called, and joint pain was one of them. So I feel like that was like a symptom, a very strange symptom that we both had at the very beginning. But who knows, maybe it is just really random. Oh, and the last thing I wanted to tell you guys about too. So yesterday I basically didn't move off the couch in the afternoon, so I was just on Instagram and showed my positive COVID test. A lot of people actually thought it was a pregnancy test, which I was like, no, not a pregnancy test. I'm sorry if I scared anybody. I would be terrified, way more terrified of a positive pregnancy test. Let's just throw that out there. And one of you guys reached out and DM'd me and were like, I hope you're feeling okay, but also it'll be really cool to see like how much money you make while you have COVID, because it's just proof of concept of online courses that like not only can you make money while you're traveling or, you know, on weekends when you're not actually working, but like even when you have COVID and when you're sick, you can still make money. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so true. Like, way to turn that into a positive. Okay, just moved inside because my camera was actually overheating. But anyways, I decided to run just like a flash sale last night because I was like, let's test this theory. Let's see how many sales I can make from the couch with COVID, and let's see how many we have gotten so far. So I posted that last night and it's about noon the next day. And we already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think. So that's what, like $13,000 from one Instagram story. And that is the potential of online courses, which is so cool. I mean, my business teaching online courses really blew up around the time of the pandemic because everybody was at home. Everybody realized that they, you know, even if they liked their job to start out with, that like you can't always rely on somebody else to give you a consistent paycheck, and the jobs that we thought were like so secure actually are not. And so even if like you want online courses to be your main business and work entirely for yourself, or you just want to have like a side income stream, that's why I like to share about online courses, because literally they can work for any niche and any topic. But anyways, if you guys are interested in learning more about how to create your own online course and how to make passive sales, I will link some free info, a free masterclass for you below. Okay, COVID test number 2. We're all in this together. somebody on Instagram told me that this one was the most accurate, and this is not the brand I used yesterday, so this is all in Spanish. Remove test card from the pouch. Okay, now you have to put 6 drops of this in here. I'm sure everybody watching this has done this before, so this is not new information. Okay, now for the fun part. Swab my nose, and also I was totally doing this wrong until yesterday. Eric was like, you can't just like spin it around, you have to like go like this in your nostril. I was like, oh, well, maybe that's why my first test I took actually was negative. Okay, so let's go. Insert. 1/2 inch, medium pressure, 5 big circles, 15 seconds. Okay. Okay. Okay, now we wait 15 minutes for the results. In the meantime, going to make some soup. I got some of this Amy's vegetable, and then we also got this no chicken noodle. Mostly because Eric was having like regular chicken noodle, but then the chicken started creeping him out, so I got that. I think I'm gonna have this. I'm more of like a tomato soup girly, but I might add a little bit of extra broth into it as well. That looks pretty good actually. What is it, like tofu? I don't know. Regular bone broth. There's our dog. Our friends, Dotan and Andrew, gave us a delivery of pressed juicery yesterday. This is the orange turmeric, and then these little ginger shots and elderberry shots, which was just so nice of them. I feel like my love language is gifts, so when people send me stuff, I really like it. So I'm gonna try some of this real quick. It is orange, apple, aloe vera, turmeric, lemon, and black pepper. That's actually really good. Yeah, I think you'd like it. Yum. Gourmet. Okay, now I'm very confused. It's been 15 minutes and this is what my test result shows. There's no second line, not even a faint line, which means I don't have COVID, which would make sense because I don't really feel that sick. So then I don't know if the one yesterday was like a false positive. So I guess maybe, I don't know, I'm still gonna kind of treat it as if I have COVID so that hopefully like whether it's COVID or a cold, it gets gone quicker, but I might do another COVID test like tomorrow, depending on how I'm feeling. Update, I'm feeling quite a bit worse now, but I mean, the test was negative, so I guess we'll see how tomorrow is. We just ordered this place here in West Hollywood, or actually it's not in West Hollywood, it's in Culver City, but it's called Cava. I saw Tinks eating it all the time. It's like a Mediterranean place, and we got it the other night. It's so good. So you can get like a wrap or a salad or a bowl, and like, let me show you what it looks like, hold on. But I got one of the bowls. It's got like Kalamata olives, roasted vegetables, it's got rice in the bottom, it's got hummus in the bottom. It's supposed to come with a pita, but didn't, so that's a bummer. I'm gonna eat this at the couch again and finish watching Maid. We've been watching Maid. My mom recommended it. It's actually so, so good. It is the next day, and the only saving grace I have is this coffee. It's so good. I'm honestly feeling quite a bit worse today. I woke up in the middle of the night and I had like the chills. It felt kind of like I had a fever. It has moved down like into my chest in addition to my sinuses, so I probably will take another COVID test today, but we'll see. So this is the new coffee maker we got. It is a Nespresso Vertuo, I think is what it's called. I'll link it in my Amazon store for you guys below, but basically you just put in these pods. I'm really obsessed with it. I was against using the pods for a long time because I think they're just not good for you. And I mean, I kind of still feel the same way, but it makes the best coffee. So you just press the button on top and then you watch the beauty unfold. Don't laugh at me. She's beauty, she's grace. Okay, and then the final part, so I do it over ice, so the espresso like melts the ice a little bit, and then I had the cold foam going in here, which, oh my gosh, the cold foam is the best. If you've never had it before, look at this. I mean, is that not the most aesthetic coffee you've ever seen? Little update for you. That's a lot of sales. Maybe at the end of this video, I'll give you guys like a grand total of COVID sales that we made, but I just got a package and I thought it would be fun to do a little unboxing. I ordered this while we were still in the south of France and it just got here. I've been wanting this for a really long time, so I'm really excited. You guys have probably seen this all over social media.
It is the Skinny Confidential Ice Roller. So it's for skincare. If you guys don't follow Skinny Confidential, you probably do already. I mean, who doesn't? But I've been seeing this ice roller all over the place. I had one of these ice rollers in my like Amazon favorites, I think around Christmas time. It's obviously not this brand. I was using the Amazon one, and I really loved it. I used it all the time. I kept it in my skin fridge, but it did break pretty quickly after I bought it just because it was super cheap. This one's a lot more high quality. I can't wait to take it out. Basically, you put it in the, I think you put it in the freezer so it's nice and cold, and then you like ice roll your face to help with depuffing and stuff. But then I also got, this actually came as like a kit. Oh my God, it's so pretty. This one's a face massager. Ooh, look what it looks like. The only balls you want on your face is what it says. So you use this one just to like kind of contour like your cheek. I don't know, maybe you can put this, oh, it's heavy. Oh my gosh, this is nice. It actually kind of looks like it could be dirty, but it's not. You roll it on your face like this. Maybe, yeah, I might try that in the freezer as well. And then this whole kit came with face oil too. So this face oil is, and you use the face oil, I think, with the ice roller or the massager. I'm trying to figure out what is in the oil. Raspberry seed, blueberry seed. Yeah, I don't know, but it sold me. I'm definitely gonna try it. And I love the pink branding, obviously. So I will let you guys know what my thoughts are on this. I'm probably gonna sit on the couch and do some ice rolling after I make these nice and cold. Okay, so this is the supplement lineup we've been doing like twice a day. So zinc, vitamin C, and this is like, I read somewhere that ascorbic acid vitamin C is like not the absorbable kind. So this is like whole food vitamin C. I think this is made out of like legit berries, like ground up or something. Vitamin D, lysine, turmeric, I don't know how to say this, but a lot of people on Instagram and based on my own research, a lot of people recommended this for COVID specifically. And then these two things I got a while back when I was doing like this parasite protocol, but they're both obviously parasites and viruses are like pretty similar. Oxygen, it's like literally liquid oxygen. I don't know, I'm probably butchering the description of these, but oxygen apparently kills viruses. So we've been taking oxygen, and then this is for mitochondrial support because I guess COVID virus like attacks your mitochondria. You guys are gonna have to let me know in the comments if anybody who's had COVID has felt like this, but since the virus attacks your mitochondria, that's like your brain cells basically, and I feel so dumb. Like I have really struggled to like find words the last couple of days. I mean, maybe you don't know because I'm still vlogging, but this is like, I'm not at my normal speaking capacity right now. It's hard for me to like form sentences. And I should probably take another COVID test because I took one. It had a very, very, very faint line, and Instagram was pretty conflicted. About 70% of people said that that was a positive and about 30% of people said that it was a negative. But in the instructions, it said any line, no matter how faint, is still a positive. And then the next day I took one that was negative. So I'm not really sure, but I'm gonna keep doing these supplements until I feel better. And again, all these supplements are not a recommendation. These are just what I'm doing. Do your own research. There's a lot out there about supplements and things to help with COVID if you have COVID. Oof, I am looking good. Anyways, I just had that smoothie. It was really good. So the ingredients were pineapple, because I'm gonna shout her out, chef_Bai or Bay on Instagram. She's like a vegan chef. She DM'd me and told me that like eating a bunch of pineapple, something about like the enzymes in it, was really good for COVID. Also, fun fact, we went to high school together and we didn't even know it, which is really funny. It was pineapple, mango. I threw in some frozen butternut squash, which gives smoothies like a really good texture and like adds more nutrients to your smoothies. So I added that in there. Coconut water, and then a bunch of vitamin C. I think that was it. So it was pretty simple, but it blended up really good. It was delicious. And now I am actually just doing a little bit of work on my phone. I'm just like DMing with people. I need to give you guys an update on the sales that we've done so far. The last update I gave you, I think we were at like 13,000 or something. We are much higher than that now. Okay, let me just refresh real quick. 120 for the month, and it is the 9th? It's the 9th, so that's pretty freaking good. For the day at 30K, which is very good. Started the sale on this day. So we made 18K, 34K, and 31, almost 31K. So we're 83 so far for the sick day sale, which is pretty great considering that all I did was post an Instagram story about it. And so I've been DMing with people, getting everybody the link. That's pretty much the extent of the work that I've been doing. Also been just like, I've actually been creating TikToks. Still don't feel super terrible. I mean, I haven't really left the couch, but how hard is it to just like hold your phone right here and do a voiceover? Like, what is the one that I just did? Which, by the way, if you're not following me on TikTok yet, you should definitely follow me there too. I'm unhinged on TikTok. I pretty much just post whatever the I think I'm going to order another COVID test now though, to just double check. Because I have some appointments later this week too that I kind of want to go to. I mean, obviously I'm gonna see how I'm feeling, but if I'm testing negative for like 4 days in a row, then it should be negative, right? We'll see. I'll let you know. Good morning, you guys. It is day, God, I don't even know what day it is. Honestly, like every day is just blurring together. I'm so ready to get out of the house. Yesterday I said to Eric, I was like, it's no wonder that Britney Spears kind of lost her shit during her conservatorship. She wasn't able to leave her house for like years. It's only been a couple of days and I'm like losing my mind. Anyways, I'm not feeling that much better today, to be honest. I keep hoping that I'm gonna feel like a little bit better, especially because my test was negative, which I keep forgetting to take another test. So I'm going to take one right after this. Thought I would just show you guys. I'm obsessed with the ice roller. Other ball like device, also I'm still having trouble with my words, but the other ball device that I showed you before, I like it. I'm still not 100% sure about it yet though. I feel like this is definitely worth the purchase. I've used it a couple times already. You keep it in the freezer so it's nice and cold and it stays really cold, which is amazing. It feels so good because I've had kind of a little bit of a fever, so this feels really good to rub on my face. Let's take another COVID test, shall we? Okay, so the results are in. The only benefit to what I'm gonna show you is that now I don't feel like such a baby and such a like, I was kind of crying wolf because I was making this YouTube video and I was like, if I make a whole video about COVID and then it's like unsure if I even had it, then I'm gonna feel like a real asshole, but that looks pretty clear. So that sucks. You know in Titanic when the old lady's like, it's been 84 years or whatever, that's how long I feel like I've been bored in the house with COVID. But it's been about 5 days. I actually don't even remember the last thing I vlogged, but it's been about 5 to 7 days since I last talked to you guys. I'm finally feeling better. I'm trying to get this earring in right now. Finally feeling good enough to put some makeup on, do my hair, and get out of the house. I finally am testing negative. I am ready to go explore the world. I literally could not be more excited. So today we are going to an open house that is right down the street from us. It's not really the exact style that we're going for, but we just kind of wanted to check it out because it's within our price range and it's in like the perfect location. So we figured why not? Then we are going to go have some lunch, do some shopping. I literally have never been so excited to leave the house. The silver lining about being sick though is that you always appreciate then once you feel good. Like health is just something that I feel like a lot of us take for granted until we're sick or until we're injured, and then once you're feeling good again, it's like, oh my God, I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky to be alive. So that's how I'm feeling today. Oh, and I forgot to update you guys on the total sick day COVID sale. Let me give you a final number. Okay, so this is the behind the scenes. This is Teachable, the dashboard where I host my courses. So you can see what we're at for the month, and it is the 13th. So I mean, that's pretty good. Definitely on track to hit 300K this month, which is awesome. But then, so the dates that we did the COVID sick day sale, it started on the 7th. So 18, 34, 33, 11. So those 4 days. So about, I think that's over 90K, which is pretty awesome. And then the rest of this is just from my passive webinar funnels, which if you're interested in learning how to set that up, I will link a free masterclass in the description box below this video. Okay, and here is the first day out of quarantine fit. I just got this necklace off of Amazon. You can get whatever angel numbers you want, which I thought was really cute. So 444 means abundance, I believe. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong, but at least that's what I found online. And then this white like overshirt is from Zara. Everything else is from Zara. So we are going to head to that open house now. And you know what? I think I'm actually just gonna end the vlog here. So thank you guys for coming along on my COVID journey with me. It's been fun. No, it hasn't actually been fun. I'm so ready to get back to normal content now. So make sure you're subscribed. Let me know in the comments what kind of content you guys are liking more of now that I've actually been consistent with YouTube. Are you into travel stuff? Are you into day in the life? Are you into business tips, social media tips, Amazon, Zara finds like this? I will link this below, by the way. Let me know what you guys are into and I will create more of that for you. So I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.